Ladies and gentlemen, it is I believe it's that time. It is Wednesday, my dudes. We are your host, Marco Barella.
And Mr. Troy Scherzer.
Mr. Indy, welcome. It is a good day to be alive on a Wednesday afternoon or whenever you guys are watching this. It is now June. My God, this year is already fucking zooming by. I remember January like it was literally last month.
Already halfway through.
It's scary. No, ugh. Gosh, I never believed people growing up that the older you get, the more time flies by. And now we're already in the sixth month of the year.
Yep.
God,
Yep, I know what you
how
mean.
would you describe your first half of the year here? First 5 months.
That was good until Sunday.
Oh yeah, would you like to tell the viewers at home what happened to ye?
Do you know?
I mean, it's your knee.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I did that. I didn't know if I told
Yes,
you or not.
yesterday you did, yeah.
Oh,
But to the
yeah.
viewers at home, get a load of this shit.
Well, let's start with you. How was yours? Let's do it that way.
Oh
How
man, I
was
got a
your first
funny.
half of the year?
Um, you know, January was not the great. January and February were not great. Personal reasons that
It was
I
wintertime still.
yeah, the personal reasons, just work stuff, just not the greatest. But stuff eventually died down. Um, it's not. I mean, shit. It feels so weird because I mean, stuff with YouTube. I've been doing a lot more YouTube, obviously stuff with my channel this year, so that's been going well. I'm probably gonna start my new gaming series sometime this week or next week. So keep an eye up on that. But personal wise, obviously I have to tell that I already told you, but for the viewers at home, before I tell the story, a little riddle me this, right? How does one fail their driver's permit test without actually taking the permit test? I'll give you a couple seconds. Type down in the comments. Okay, basically, right?
Marco,
Obviously,
that's how.
it's been an ongoing, literally since I've turned 16. Everybody and their mama has been begging me to get my license. This past month, obviously with my birthday and stuff that's going on in the house, I'm like, I think it's time to, man up. So I spent weeks on weeks doing my permit test, practicing, do all the shebang. You know what I mean? So we lock in a date to go to the DMV, and obviously, DMVs fucking gargantuan line. So I think it opens up at 8:30. We get there at 8. There's already a decent sized line at the door. I'm like, fuck, whatever. So I'm on you. I wake up. I'm not an early bird. Hence why I never do morning shifts at my job. I always do night. But I mean, for this, you had to. Um, and mind you, for some reason, it was windy. This was what's today? Obviously today is Wednesday, but this was on Saturday. Um, and it was windy. It was kind of chilly, but whatever. We get there. Already, there's a cop in there, the DMV, to kind of like sort out the mayhem. Basically like fucking cattle. Like he was rattling the cattle essentially, and this dude manhandles me and my father. I'm like, okay, calm the fuck down. Um, we get there, we sign in, we go to the section that's do it because obviously there's multiple sections. We go to the section that are doing their driver's permit test. I have all my forms, right? Passport, social security number, all that good jazz, W2 form. So we're sitting down, we get our ticket, we're sitting down, and I'm practicing. I get like an 89 on my practice test. So I'm locked and loaded, right? I've been studying the night prior. I stay up until like 4 or 5 in the morning practicing. Um, so I'm all right. I'm feeling good. I'm a little nervous, a little shaky. Number gets called. Okay. This is elder black lady who for some reason already is giving us a little sass. I get it, right? It's a morning, whatever. I don't want to be there, but it is what it is. Everything goes smoothly. Give her my paper. It's, a little quiet. And then she points to over there. She points next to me. There's a fucking eye test. Now, I didn't know. I mean, it makes sense that I would need to do it, but
You
like
need to
in
be able to see in
hindsight,
order, to move on with
yeah,
your
it's kind of
driver's permit.
important, I suppose. But I wasn't aware about that. Nobody told me about that. So I'm like, whatever. I'll just knock it down. She says, put your head up against the little. It's weird because I've been obviously eye doctors as someone who wears glasses. I go there at least once or twice a year. But this one, you had to like push your head against it, and that's what activates it. I didn't hear her. So she's already giving me answer, like, do it. I'm like, fucking Jesus Christ. She read line 4. And I'm like, and I'm telling you, it was the smallest fucking goddamn font known to man. And like I get it, right? Obviously, very self-explanatory. You need to see to know to drive, but like, and when you see these signs on the side of the road, and when you're looking at on your street, they're pretty fucking gargantuan. But this is comically small. Um, but obviously, I end up fucking failing the test, and I didn't even get to chance step foot into like the little computer area to take the permit test. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you fail your driver's permit test without actually technically taking it. Never. I mean, like we're like the thing is, right, is we're me and my dad are lucky because we weren't there for 2 to 3 hours, and then we were there for like 15 to 20 minutes. So if it were like now, it's to be honest, it's fucking hilarious in my opinion. I am frustrated because I was all nerve wracking, I was nerved up, and then I was like but I felt locked in. I was ready to do it, and that shit just fucking got in the way. But in hindsight, it is my fault because I've been wearing older prescription glasses because they feel natural to my eyes. Um, but then again, I feel it was just so fucking small. I'm telling you, I'm not bullshitting. It was a very small, ridiculous font. Um, but after that, we ended up going for breakfast with my dad, and we we ended up laughing about it. But obviously, it is frustrating. I'm gonna wait because now, obviously, I have been getting newer glasses. I just never end up wearing because every time I wear for like a week, I get nauseous and I get dizzy. And like even right now, I've been wearing my newer prescription since Saturday, and God, it fucking hurts my eyes. But I think it takes 1 to 2 weeks for your eyes to adjust to the new prescription. So I guess. So I won't have my permit before I go into the cruise, which is unfortunate, which is kind of the reason why I want to do it now. Um, but that is basically it. That's the most Marco thing that happened to me. That is literally the most comical fucking shit to happen to me. But gosh, that is some fucking stupid shit. But to sum up 2026 so far, if I had to give it a letter grade, I'll give it a C plus. Could be better. Start off kind of whack, but it's summertime. I got a lot of special things planned out for the summer, so I'm sure that's gonna get raised up. But how about you, Mr. Scherzer?
Um, well, for the most part, pretty good. I think got started a new job.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to think. For the most part,
I
all
mean,
in
yeah.
all, pretty good. I mean, I'm enjoying summer. Finally
Well, it's
here.
only the first.
Or not sorry. I guess it's not even technically summer yet.
It is. Well, yeah, it just started, but you're
Oh,
enjoying the warmer weather, I suppose.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's.
Um, for the
But
most part, I can't really complain. I mean, I'm
I
trying
mean,
to think where I was trying to go with
you're
this. I
you're
don't really
planning,
remember
and I guess
honestly.
planning and saving for the wedding. Of course, you're trying to lock it in with
Yeah,
that.
there's that.
How have you
There's that
locked?
wedding thing,
Have you locked
coming
in the
up
venue yet,
eventually.
or?
Yeah, we have everything but the DJ. Um, in our outfits.
Well, that's important. You guys should y'all get decked out in purple. Purple's a very royal color, I feel like.
Sure, we already have our what's it called? Our color selection,
Damn. What
our
what
color
are the
scheme.
what are the colors
I
that you
kid you
want to say?
not, we have everything already planned or picked out or whatever besides our outfits and the DJ.
Yeah.
That's about
Wait,
it.
so you already
And
picked the
then like
venue?
extra stuff.
Where's the venue? Do you want to like send? You don't have to say, but how about
It's
you
um
just
it's up 309. Let's just say it's up
here?
309
You just send
from
me it
you.
after send me it later. But I'm curious. I mean, also
It's
when do you? So I forgot. Refresh me. You said this is in the
September
spring,
2027.
September. September, right?
Yep.
Okay,
2027.
that's not bad at
Yeah.
all. That's perfect. That's like fall weather, or like
Yeah.
late. Get the heatness from the summer, the early fall weather.
Yep.
That's actually perfect. Yeah. So
We're
when are
hoping
you
for
planning on sending out invitations? That's the question.
they don't go out until like 6 months in advance.
6
Um,
months. Okay.
I think we're talking about doing save the dates in like August or September.
Of this year.
So we still have time. Um,
Dang.
not gonna lie, I'm having Pringles right now. And they're pretty damn good.
I don't mind. It's fucking midnight. We're fucking munchy. Had a late night at the office.
Shout out to my peeps for bringing me stuff. Anyway,
Are you expecting a lot of good wedding gifts?
I'm hoping. Oh, I'm excited to do the registry.
Should I
Like,
bring a?
everyone's making fun of me for it. I'm like, this is one of my
Oh
favorite parts. So
no!
I'm gonna put all my stupid stuff on there. Like,
I'm gonna
everyone
give you
thought
a.
like, they're
Just
like,
give you
oh
a
my
pen.
gosh, somebody had like a bourbon fund. I'm like, let me get a hold of this our registry, and there's gonna be some stupid stuff on there. I don't care.
I can only imagine.
No.
You're getting
Hey.
you're getting a pack of Zins and a fucking a sticky fucking stogie, a little cigarette. I mean a cigar.
Oh my lord.
That's all you're gonna get, Zins and cigar. I feel like I should do the stereotypical toaster. I feel like every fucking person try to bring a toaster.
Don't give me a goddamn toaster. I swear to God. Please don't give me a toaster. Just give me money at that point.
There you go. I'll give you I'll give you a Chipotle coupon, man. There you go.
You do know. Usually for a wedding, it's like the not the bridal shower. Fuck the bride and groom put like stuff on the registry, and then usually there's also like funds towards like different stuff that you can put money towards rather than just giving them flat out cash, or you just give them cash
You cheap
because
bastards.
no, a lot of people like the thing is you. No offense to other people, you don't know what we're gonna go and spend our money on, and no offense, we don't really want gift cards to. I mean, yes, if it's in the registry, absolutely. Like gift cards, whatnot. That'd be fantastic. We want it for like a reason or whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, we don't want random gift cards to random stores and restaurants or whatnot. When we could just
Yeah.
instead of get the gift card, just give us the money you spent on the gift card.
I think some people just assume you were just spending on the honeymoon, even though people just.
Yeah, well,
Some,
that's a smart thing to do. We're gonna do partially not.
when is your
Um,
honeymoon? I forgot. You doing it like a week after or?
No, we're gonna we don't have that set yet. It's gonna be probably the
Oh.
following summer.
Oh wow, you're waiting a little bit. Okay.
Well, remember, the fiance is a teacher, so the
Um.
like in the beginning the second month of the school year to just leave for 2 weeks, kind of hard.
Lame. Lame.
So I'm kind of like, okay, so that's what we've been doing. Mm,
Not bad. I know you guys have a little countdown. How many days are we at? Do you know offhand or?
400 and some,
Damn. I
like
mean,
470 probably.
judging by the way this year's going, it's gonna fucking be like before you know it to be 200 and then 130 and then
Yeah, I don't want to think about that, Mister.
Are you nervous or like what's the emotions going into it?
Uh, I'm nervous because it's gonna cost me a lot of money. That's all. I'm not really
Oh
nervous about it. It's more like, there's even more money. There's even more money.
yeah,
But it's our whole thing is
but
we're
that's
gonna
why you
do it
have the new
once and be
job
done with
and
it.
you have to do
Yep.
the new job now, thankfully, and you know that I
Yeah.
guess I didn't really think about that. Like the thing is that like I mean, at least for me, obviously, I'm not in the process of getting married yet, but like I feel like if you want people to talk about your wedding, you know what I mean? Because like
Yeah,
from what I,
exactly. You want
obviously,
something unique. Like you want people to, whenever people talk to about wedding, be like,
do you
when
remember
we went
Troy's
to
wedding
so
when they
and
had
so's
that?
wedding,
Yeah,
let me tell you, they did this, and that was like one of my favorite parts of it. Like something,
yeah,
people remember.
that's
Which I got.
something.
There's a few things up my sleeve I got going on. That
Mm,
we're pretty sure we're gonna do.
keep it a surprise.
A little bit of a surprise. We'll
I
see. Yeah,
can't
you'll
wait.
see when it happens when you're there.
Hopefully, you have a bounty house. That's all I want. That's all I care
Little
about.
bouncy house.
Yes, a little ball pit. Um, because that's something that like even to this day, my parents like. I mean, obviously, I wasn't there, but my parents supposedly had this legendary fucking wedding
Mm-hmm.
that they're talking about, but they had a buffet that like it had like different regions and countries of food, and like
Okay.
their happy hour was like 2-3 hours long because everyone was just fucking stuffing. They're like, there's some like legendary shit. And I'm like, I feel so fucking left out. I feel kind of bummed out. Um, but when my parents renewed their vows, like in 20, this was like 2010 or 2013. I
Mm-hmm.
remember I was my dad's best man, but It
Huh.
was we went to this nice joint, but no, I feel like everybody. I feel like there's a lot of pressure going into it, but at the same time, I'm like, to have a
Yeah.
whole afternoon to be about you and your now wife. That's just fucking dope as shit. And when your eyes are,
Yeah.
I personally like getting fancied up, right? I don't know why. I don't know why though, but like I love getting in a suit and tie and just feel
Mhm.
good.
No, 100%. I agree. And
You,
every once in a while, it's kind of nice to dress yourself up. Go out on the
yeah.
town, look a little nice tonight or something.
You know, you should do. You and the fiance should wear the Dumb and Dumber fit, the orange and blue. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't, but I don't think I want to know.
You ever watched the movie Dumb and Dumber
I don't know. I probably did, but I
with
can't remember
Jim
off the top of my head.
Carrey? Jim Carrey's in it. Hold on, I gotta look this up.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't know what outfit you're talking about.
This. I'm gonna put it. I'm putting it in main talk. This shit will look fire with the cane. You
No,
gotta do the.
absolutely not.
You gotta do the canes. For those, obviously, if you guys ever look up Dumb and Dumber suits, the first one, that you tell me with the little hats too. Come on, the hats are fucking fire.
Absolutely not.
Why
We will
not?
not be doing that.
Man, you're
For the
not doing it
record.
right. Then you're not doing it right.
When it
That's
comes to your wedding, I hope you guys do that. There you go.
see the thing is, I want my wedding to be fucking like out of the ordinary. I want to be like weird, like ew, what the, like you know what I mean? Like I want it to be fucking weird.
Okay.
I want to
Hey,
come
power
out
to you.
to like when they're doing the introduction to like the bride, the groomsmen, and all
Mhm.
the best man and the ladies. Like I want to come out to like a WWE fucking entrance with a replica belt and a fucking just like
Okay.
I want you know what you should do. You should do the fucking Stone Cold entrance. Get two beers, clash together, and drink it.
I'll have Beeler do that. Or my one
Hmm.
friend do that. When he's walking in, I'll have him do the Cold Stone Steve Austin. He would love to. He does it all the time too.
That's fucking hilarious. But no, that I want. I mean, obviously have a lot of time to think about my wedding, but I want to do something fucking special.
Mhm.
But I just think that like there is a certain pressure of element, like you said, with mentioning like money wise, like
Mhm.
at some point, like you gotta like really think like obviously you got like it's gonna be worth it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
No,
it's supposed to be
100%.
like one of the biggest days of your life.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where like you're like weeks or months after you do it, you're like, God damn, I have to work double the hours now because I fucking spend X amount of money on this
Mhm.
wedding.
Yeah, you always want to say, do it once and do it right the first
Yeah.
time. That
Oh,
way you don't have to have a second one.
don't. Yeah. Just you should only be getting married once. Let's just
Yep.
finger fucking crossed here. But
Yeah.
man, no, I'm
No,
excited
100%.
for you. I'm excited to go.
Thank you.
I'm excited. I mean, you
Yeah.
already listed off our table, and that fucking table is gonna fucking rock hard.
Yeah, you'll be in the corner for a reason. You're
We're,
gonna be the
we're
farthest corner and farthest side from us in the corner. You're nobody else that is gonna get me in
you don't
trouble if you
want
say some dumb stuff.
that's so fucked up. You don't want us to be near your family or your fiance's family.
No,
Why the fuck not? What kind of animal you take me for?
an animal. The problem is you started with being an animal. There's no
Hey,
coming back from that.
I'm a fun drunk. I'm fucking. We're staying in a hotel,
Mister, I've
right?
only gotten drunk a handful of times, and now I'm officially a fun drunk.
I mean,
Mhm.
dude, I'm at a wedding where I can dance, and there's hopefully gonna be other, single ladies at your wedding to try to fucking hook me up here. Come on, you
Yep,
gotta
exactly.
help a brother out. You know when they do like the little flower thing? I'm gonna fucking like Odell Beckham Jr. the flowers. I'm gonna rob some fucking girl for that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm taking the flowers. I'm getting married next. Fuck you.
Oh my.
You ever seen
You
that?
would too.
I would. I would
Yeah, I have.
fucking deck a girl for a fucking bouquet of flowers to say I'm getting
Mhm.
married next. You guys,
You would too.
what's gonna be the cake? What flavor the cake is gonna be? I'm a fat chud.
We're not doing a big cake or anything like that. There's a bunch of different desserts we're doing.
What?
Um, yeah. Nobody eats cake, Marco.
I mean,
Nobody eats
nobody
cake.
eats cake.
Nobody eats cake.
Since when?
Nobody eats cake.
Who is nobody? I literally can name so many people that eat cake. You don't eat cake?
Like, you might rarely eat cake, but most of the time, like, you also got to realize the cost of like a big ass cake. And like most of the time, people are drunk as fuck at this point. By the time you're doing the cake cutting, they're not trying to sit down with a plate and eat cake. They want finger food. They want something fast, and that's what we got.
And
We will have a small cake. We will have a
just say
small
you
cake.
can't afford the cake, man. You can just say that.
We will have a small cake so we can do our cake cutting, and the few people that like Marco that want cake can have cake. But we're gonna have a
this is
ton
news to
of
me.
other really good desserts that are much better,
You gotta have
and they're gonna be
cannolis.
much more enjoyable. That I'm looking forward to more too. More than anything.
What
So
can you look forward more to than a cake? What's like a dessert that's like
we
gonna
literally
eat?
we went through a dessert tasting. There we have I think 3 or 4 options with 3 different flavors each, I
Okay.
believe.
Got any
Um,
Italian desserts over there? Some
there is a wide variety, and they're all finger stuff, so you can try them all, Marco. Don't you worry, and there'll be enough.
I can finger it. Yeah, that's all I wanted.
And the place has its own bakery, which is why they have
Oh,
such good desserts. Yeah.
dude, I'm gonna get so bloated. God, you're an asshole for that. You wanna fatten your people up, huh?
hmm So, and it's more enjoyable if you can
And
go
then you're gonna
by,
get Chick-fil-A
grab like
after? You
well
fat
that yeah
fuck.
that's I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to
You,
figure
you
out
should get
what I
a
got to do in
Chick-fil-A
order to order
cake.
it.
Get a whole fucking pound, like 5 pounds of fucking nuggets.
Yeah,
God,
that's what I'm hoping. We'll probably grab like 500 to 1,000 nuggets.
you're nuts. What?
Um,
That's
they're gonna go
fucking
from there. Yeah.
awesome. Cause that's the one time the thing is right is like every time I don't get invited to weddings, right? Because most of the time it's my family, but obviously now that I'm older, maybe I'll get more invited. But like obviously they never invite someone who's under 21.
hmm
Um, but like there's this one time I got invited and we had I think it was White Castle and
hmm
Domino's at like it was like two, at least 1:30 or 2 in the morning, and they just ordered a bunch of that shit. And I remember like I ate a burger and it had like pickles and ketchup, and I fucking just spit that out immediately. I'm like, oh fuck no. But I don't know. I'm excited though. I'm really happy for you guys. It's gonna be
hmm
a fucking blast.
Yeah. So I guess we'll get into the important shit now.
Oh, the important shit.
No, I'm just kidding. Not the important stuff. Wedding is important, of course. But the more
Wow.
recent news of why I say it was going great until this
Oh
Sunday.
yes, yes, yes.
Um, so to put it to you guys bluntly, so playing volleyball, whatever, yada yada yada.
Unk
So
over here.
as everybody knows, your knee, the way it folds is normally it folds back, right? It goes forwards and backwards like a normal knee. But I land, my knee goes left
That's
completely.
not supposed to do that.
Um, and apparently there was a very loud pop when it happened. I went personally as it happened. I heard a good couple like crack, pop, pop, crack, crack type of deal. And when it had like the initial like landing, when it went sideways. Yeah. I went to the hospital because I was like, well, let me tell you what. The amount of pain I was in, I was screaming my head off. Like everybody was kind of laughing, like, "Oh, how like he fell, whatever, blah blah blah." No, I was screaming bloody murder. It hurt so bad, and then people realized, "Oh shit,
He's not
he's
fucking around.
actually hurt." That pop we heard was his knee.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
and I want to say like 5 minutes. I'm laying on the ground screaming, and then it finally starts like going away. And after a while, honestly, like the pain pretty much subsides, and it's just kind of like, well, we're like, oh, maybe get an ambulance, like whatever. If it was in that much pain, yeah, no, I'm not. You know, there's no way nobody's getting me in a car in that much pain. I'm not moving. And then eventually it like subsided, which is really weird. And I was like, okay, well, now you guys are gonna get me into the car. You're gonna, and then fiance's gonna drive me to the hospital. Everyone else ended up coming with to help, which was very nice of them.
Yeah,
But
they felt bad, fucking petty. Fucking,
yeah,
well, we
probably.
laugh at him, and I'm gonna help.
Oh, all right. Well, it was honestly, I was in like once the initial pain stopped and it was kind of just like slightly in pain. Like, don't get me wrong, I could not move my leg, and I can still barely move my leg today. It's been a
Hmm.
couple days now. Don't get me wrong, the pain is much better. Um, but still, like right after, like it pretty much subdued. Unless I would move my like leg or anything like that. It really wasn't that painful. It was like in a 2 most of the time at the hospital and everything. Um, and they X-rayed whatever, blah blah. Sat there for an hour and a half. And eventually, you get sent in an X-ray, and then you sit for another hour. And he goes, "So no structural damage, which is great. But it's probably all soft tissue. But that's something we're gonna send you to a specialist, or for those a
PT.
orthopedics doctor." I was like, okay, great.
Hmm.
What does this mean? He's like, well, don't move it. I'm like, thanks. He goes, put up, he gave me like this brace and crutches. He's like, don't move your leg. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Wonderful. I didn't realize, whenever I kind of move it, I'm in excruciating pain, but, that's fine. I get it. Uh, yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. Orthopedics is actually tomorrow morning, luckily. Uh, so the unfortunate
Interesting.
part is I don't know what the future holds right now. Um, which
You
is the
can't play
scary
baseball
part for me
anymore,
a little
man.
bit. I can't do anything, like probably for a while. Um, if it's what I think it is, it's probably my MCL.
So you don't
I
actually
don't
know
this
yet, though.
No, this is I know where it's kind of like first night sucked. I like my inside of my knee was killing me in the middle of the night. And then I repositioned, found out the way I have to lay, and it was much better after that. But anyway, I also barely take pain pills or like any Tylenol or anything, so
Why?
probably I don't know. It wasn't that painful, and then when it is painful, it's like and then I move and it's fine again.
You try like
But I've been
heating
trying to take like
pads and
anti-inflammatory stuff, like ibuprofen and whatnot, to keep the swelling down for right now. Because don't get me wrong, my knee's a coconut right now still. Um,
jeez.
like you can see the difference. Like when I can stand up on one leg and almost straighten my other one, not fully. But you like my knee compare, like I want to say it's like the top to the middle of my knee compared to my other one. One is the size of base of the coconut, the other one's normal. I'm like, okay, so there's definitely something wrong. Um, though it is getting like today, I've had a lot more mobility. Like I can actually move my leg now, which yesterday I could not move my leg at all.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, Now it's only a couple inches, and it's kind of like up, and it's like back and forth just a little bit, a couple inches. But it's a lot better than yesterday, and it doesn't scream in pain when I do it. So yeah, I'm kind of not bedridden, but I'm house ridden for the time being.
How does it work? Like, obviously, you don't get.
Well, there's nothing I can really do because I need my mobility to work.
So how does
So
pay
that's the
work then?
problem. What?
How does pay work? Obviously,
I don't get paid.
Oh shit, that's not
Because I
good.
just switched jobs. I don't have PTO. I don't have sick.
Oh
I don't have any,
wow.
like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, that's
Really bad
fucked.
timing. But
Yeah, but I mean,
um
not much you could do. That's just all fucking.
yeah.
So let's
Not a
just
lot I can
say that
do.
you're retired for the time being for volleyball.
Yeah. Yeah. So at this point it's probably a torn or snapped MCL is my guess. We have a kind of bet going on of what it's gonna be.
That's a
Fiance's
grim
father
bet.
thinks it's gonna be meniscus and maybe ACL. My other friend think it's gonna be ACL and MCL, and then my other friend think it's meniscus. I think
Well,
or
I
something
know
like
shit
that.
about the fucking knee, so I can't really say here.
Basically,
But
what I'm talking about is like the front, left, right. Basically,
yeah,
the
yeah.
main muscles in your knee. There's a main one on your left, main one on your right, one in the middle, and then there's some in the back, but I don't know what the back is. Um, I don't exactly know. I know MCL is the inside. That's all I know because I looked it up because that was my most painful spot. And I think it's MCL, but other people are like maybe who knows. Best case scenario, it's slightly torn, and I can just rehab it and back to normal, whatever. Worst case scenario, I need surgery this week. So we're gonna see what the plan is tomorrow. Who
I'm
knows?
looking. I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like science this shit. I'm looking at the knee
You're gonna do
right
what you
now.
shouldn't do. Listen, everybody, when an injury happens, go to the doctors. Do not science it at home. Do not
Well,
say,
no,
you know
I'm just
what? Let me look
predicting
up anatomy.
what happened. I'm trying to
No,
predict
I know,
what.
I know. I'm just saying for a PSA, don't look it up. If you're in a lot of pain or you feel some pops, cracks, or something when you did something, go get it looked at. You probably have an issue that you need a doctor's attention for. It is not smart not to go to the doctors. Let's just put it that way. Um.
I'm okay. I'm trying to think. Right. So
So yeah.
if your knee
But anyway,
pops
go
to the
ahead, Marco.
left, that means it's got to be some. I'm looking at an image right now. I'm gonna call it. It's a lateral collateral ligament. It is a looks like
It's a lateral ligament. Yes, all of the ones I listed are lateral ligaments. Yes.
meniscus is like a little cushion. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yes.
Like,
I believe meniscus is in the front in like your kneecap area,
yeah.
and then your anterior and your posterior. I believe posterior is your ACL, interior is MCL.
I'm gonna go with that.
I'm not mistaken. I know interior is MCL. I don't know if back/posterior is ACL or back is. I don't know. I don't know the breakdown because I'm not a doctor.
We
I
know
can't
this.
walk,
Do not get
so
doctor advice
yeah.
from. Don't get your doctor's
Don't get
advice.
doctor advice from the internet. It will almost always be wrong.
That
And
fucking
sometimes it's kind of
sucks.
correct. Yeah.
This
So
happened right in the summertime too. Your favorite
right in the
fucking.
beginning. So basically, I can't have physical. Well, depending on severity, that is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Flat
I
out,
mean, you're
because it
gonna have
could
to do
be
physical therapy, which you're gonna have to be up and
well,
moving.
that's what it could be, a 1 to 2 month at home rehab. Maybe do a little bit of physical therapy, whatever. But I can do that on my own because I kind of know what I'm doing in a sense.
Oh, bro, it's
Um,
professional.
to surgery and an 8 to 12 month recovery.
Jesus Christ.
That is worst case scenario. Uh, Obviously, I'm hoping not for the worst case scenario. Because I need to work. I don't have a
Yeah.
choice right now.
So what you're saying is that we need to start the OnlyFans or the Feet Finder.
Yes, exactly
Uh,
what I'm
the
saying
the
is that.
GoFundMe will be got in the link in the description, guys. Support crippled Troy over here. Go.
Yeah, thanks.
We got to give a
Guys.
better
Thanks.
incentive to people to donate. But
Thanks.
that's fucking
Listen, I'll
damn.
send a booty pic if you say if
Hey,
you spend this much,
I'll be
I
your
will
man.
send a
I'll be your
pic.
pimp. I'll pimp you out for
Oh my
pictures.
god.
But damn,
too.
man, that fucking blows.
Like, hold on, you got to send it to me first and then send it to them. I got to approve of it.
Yeah, you gotta approve it. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's kind of where we're at right now. Wish me luck tomorrow because who the fuck knows? Yeah, that's all I really got.
Yeah.
What's your bet, Marco? What do you think it is? Just from the information I told you, what is your bet now?
I mean, I kind of already said it, but I mean, now you're making me second guess myself. I think I'm gonna go with what is that?
You can also say multiple things because there's a good chance it's not just one thing.
You heard a pop, so it's definitely not a bone, so it's a muscle.
No, so hold on. I got an X-ray. They looked at it. They said there's no structural damage. So all of the bones and joint, like bones in the joint and all that stuff are fine. No fractures, no nothing. We're good.
Yeah.
It's all soft tissue. meaning muscles, ligaments, that sort of thing.
Interesting. I'm gonna go with either. I'm gonna go with either the lateral collateral ligament or the medial collateral ligament. There's two differences. One on the left,
I don't
one's
know
on
what
the
the fuck
right.
they are.
I'm gonna send this picture. Those are
Don't send me a
my.
picture. Look it up.
Well,
Look this in simple terms.
that's why I'm fucking doing it. The lateral
Why for me?
collateral ligament is the one on the left, and the medial collateral ligament is on the right. The little muscle.
Lateral. No, that's lateral meniscus.
Those
Medial
are my
meniscus.
those are my two predictions.
Posterior cruciate ligament. Yeah, wait, which one were you saying? Medial meniscus? No.
The medial collateral ligament, and then the
Medial
lateral.
collateral ligament.
Either that or the
I believe
lateral.
that's the ACL, and lateral is the MCL.
You get the fucking point. I'm
I
not a
believe.
goddamn doctor. But no, man,
I
that's fucking scary
believe.
shit. Please get better. Hopefully, I mean,
We'll see.
so what are you in right now? You're in like a splint, not a splint, like a fucking
I'm not in
brace.
anything. I got nothing on right now.
I mean, really, not like a fucking weight or like anything
Nope.
put pressure on it.
Nope. It's just chilling.
That's
Um,
weird.
I was told to like he wanted me to wear the brace for like max 3 to 4 days because he wanted me moving it as much as I could. Because he didn't want things getting stiff or that sort of thing. He wanted as much movement as I could without hurting anything or doing too much. So just kind of wiggling it, moving it around best I can, whatever I can do. Um, however, they like this is the thing. I could get lucky. I don't think I got lucky. I could get lucky, and it's just like a knee sprain, but like a
Mhm.
severe knee sprain.
You want happy thoughts. We want happy thoughts. That's all we need.
And then it's just like you take a week or two like off your feet, and then you're fine. Or whatever you do a week off your feet, and then you like tender it for another week, and then it's not going to be the same for a long time, but as long as you're not doing like full activities until you wait for a while, um should be fine. Or it could be more severe where it's like, yep, tendon snap, we have to
Yeah.
go in and reattach it.
Mhm.
That
Damn,
is what we
man.
are hoping for not happening. That would
Fucking.
really, really, really suck.
It also sounds very, very, very expensive.
I got health insurance, so I'm good there. I got
That's
pretty good
true.
health
God
insurance.
bless the health insurance, but fucking
Um,
hell. Would
however,
you? God, man, I can't imagine. I can't tell you the last time I had a surgery, but man,
I
fucking
knock on wood, I've yet to break something.
me either. Not gonna knock on.
Muscles, I've definitely strained and done some stuff before. Uh,
I fractured bones, but I've never broken it.
I haven't even
I've
doing pretty good
gone,
on that front.
yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't hope I ever break a bone. I don't want to fucking feel that. I've sprained my tailbone, which is just the fucking worst. That is literally just every movement sitting down is just a fucking bitch.
Yeah, I heard tailbone really, really sucks.
Dude, you have to sit on a special type of cushion. It's called a donut. You just sit down. It at least took me like a minute or two to get up every time I sat down. It was
Mhm.
just like I don't know. The first time I don't know how I injured it. It just kind of happened overnight. And the other time, well, this was in 2020. I remember because I was doing my brief football phase when I was trying to do that. I fell behind and I like sat really hard on my
Mhm.
tailbone, and that reignited it, and that's just the fucking worst. Because it was already worse
I can
enough that
imagine.
I was already sore enough from football practice and all that
Yeah.
shit. Gosh, thank goodness for COVID. I don't think I would ever fucking do football. I don't know. That was such an interesting phase because I only did it because I got to the first time because I got to skip class with my like I think eighth or ninth period, and I was like, you know what, everyone's going to that, so fuck we ball. And I've told this story hundreds of times. I'm not sure if I've ever told it here. Long story short, I accidentally misclicked safety to apply for, and I'm a fat fuck, and you don't see big boys like me play safety. So
Yeah.
obviously, immediately got that changed to I think I was D line or O line, one of the two.
Look at
Um,
you, big boy. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I
Okay.
ended up doing like 4 or 5 weeks of it. We did like cushion training. We did basic obviously people had did different like we did weight training. Um, and, for the most part it was fun. It was cool, but obviously, my God, everything was strained. I was a fucking plank the next day at school. Fucking
Mhm.
walking, everything was stiff. Everything was sore. I was in pain. But you know what? I got to spend time with friends. I got to fucking learn how to work on muscles and shit and whatnot. It was whatever the fuck. Um, and I think literally the week, I should say, that we were about to go outside and start doing tackling drills is when the infamous 2 weeks off from COVID happened, and we never got to do it.
Oh.
And that was the end of the football phase. And I'm like, thank fuck, because I was gonna get tackled by
So
kids
you
that are
never even like played organized football. You only
no.
got to like the pre-training, the preseason part.
Yeah, no, because I don't. COVID happened. I think I'm trying to remember when we had the two. I think it was March or April. I think is when we got off from school from COVID in
March.
20. So yeah, we never actually got to play it like games of football. It was just training for the like.
So wait, you didn't even. Sorry, you didn't even get to preseason.
No,
You what you got to was fucking You got to winter workouts.
essentially, it was during spring. I think because
Well,
I'm
yeah, winter workouts are like wintertime into the spring. And then usually then there's a small short period where like, school officially ends. You don't have anything going on, they give you like a month and a half break, and then mid-July you start OTAs or optional summer practice basically. It's like it's not preseason, it's pre-preseason where,
pre
you
pre
know,
pre.
you get your practice jerseys, you get a helmet, you don't no pads or anything like that. You're not doing any kind of hitting. You're just basically like your fundamental work and like
Mhm.
conditioning and that sort of stuff. And it's really for the people that like actually want to play in the games
Yeah.
because it's basically going in early, doing a bunch of extra stuff for like a month, and then preseason starts. That's when everybody that wants to be on the team, then event comes, and you kind of know the people that already were there all summer. Those are going to be the starters. And now the people that are coming in just for this are kind of going to be the backups or whatever. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you didn't even get to football. You got to winter
No.
workouts.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna be doing all that. No. I mean, obviously, it wasn't my fault because of COVID. That's something I could have
Mhm.
done, but like, I don't know, because the thing is, like, again, like, it was all last second because I remember telling my mom, I remember telling my parents about it. They thought I was on fucking drugs. Like, you football? What the fuck did that come from?
Mm.
And I'm like, I don't know. I need something to do after school. It's a good way to get into
Mhm.
shape. And my God, and literally, like, I think it was literally like the second or third war like practice is when I got. So we were doing drills. So one of the I guess us big men for D line, we were doing drills in the wrestling rooms. Obviously, so it's all padded walls, padded floor. The drill
Mhm.
was you one person sits behind a cushion that's in the shape of a dude and holds it, and the other person obviously goes up and does the usual like push up and all that, like being a pusher.
Mhm.
So I did it mine. It was pretty solid, and then it was my turn to be in the back of it. And at that time, I mean, I was probably like 5'6", 5'7". I'm short, so I had people who are fucking way taller than me, and so I just get basically outmaneuvered, and I guess I tripped, and sat really hard on my tailbone, and I also like snapped my head on the wall. Like obviously, thank God it was cushioned. Um, but like I remember because one of the first, the coach. I remember the coach came up to me was like, he was giving me basic questions. What's your name? Where are you? I'm not concussed. And then he asked me like what I had for lunch today. I'm like, I think I had like a burger from fucking the cafeteria. I'm like, I had a burger. He was like, did you put any ketchup on it or anything? I was like, no, I don't like ketchup. And he just like, he lets the entire fucking team know, you don't like ketchup? What the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, gives me a whole fucking like embarrassment in front of the
Yep.
entire team. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck? I'm like, no, no. It's kind of like an inside joke for the rest of my time there about the whole ketchup situation.
Yeah.
But needless to say, like, because the thing is like after that, for at least 2 to 3 weeks, my tailbone was injured, but I was still doing the drills, and my fucking god, I couldn't do shit, and it sucked dick. But hey,
Yep.
I made my memories. At least
There
I
you
could
go.
say I tried. I never end up going back to Abington after I graduate. I mean, after COVID. But hey, you never know.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough.
So I guess this puts you off the table for the 4th of July baseball game here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, put me off the
God,
table.
I'm still gonna
100%.
rob your boys though. I'm definitely gonna try to take them.
Good luck with that.
You could be in the stands. You could be cheering us on.
I don't know if they'll go. No offense.
You don't think it's fucking free baseball.
Yeah, but usually they have a 4th of July party,
Yeah, well that's during the
and
afternoon. This
I
is
convinced them last year to go and do it because they weren't sure, and I was like, "Oh, it'll be fun." Blah 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 blah. But this year, with me not doing it, they're gonna be like, we're not gonna really know
oh
anybody."
they don't care about you. They'll fucking do. No, I'm fucking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We'll
Hey,
ask
you
them.
can
I'll
try.
ask them. No, I still gotta come over to your house. I
Mm-hmm.
know. Oh yeah, I mean we should probably address it. It's been at least for me. Obviously, it's probably the same for you, but like my schedule, for some reason, sorry. My entire family, specifically my parents, are going to like DEF CON 1 packing for this cruise, and like they started packing like last month, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
right, like obviously, I never been on a cruise. I don't think my mom has been, my dad, but like when he was a child, none of us has really been on a cruise. This is our last like big family vacation. Um, but like again, like they're over the top hacking. I want to say, like obviously they want to make sure everything is there. I get with
Mm-hmm.
my grandparents. That's my grandparents with their certain medical issues and what to pack for my grandfather and whatnot. But like they're like, oh my god, like they want to pre-pack shit now. So then I'm basically having fuck all clothes up until then. So I'm like, we're there for what, 7 days? I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but like, but basically we've been packing crazy. I've been doing shit for my summer camp. We're doing stuff for that. I've been all over the fucking place. That's why I haven't had time to make any videos for YouTube, or I just haven't had the time. I'm still in the process of looking for a new computer, but I'm also super broke. God, I love paying credit card bills. Shit's so fucking comp. Um, but my apologies. My apologies for the lack of episodes recently, but it's the summertime. Not to poke fun of a grim situation, but Troy's got time now, I guess, to talk podcasts. I suppose. I'm
All right, hold on. I'll address this. I've been waiting for him to say something because for like 2 months straight, I always had to remind him about doing our podcast. And he's like, "Oh, do you even realize it's Tuesday?" Yeah, 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 blah, blah, whatever. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna give it 2 weeks. Let's see what he does." Doesn't say anything first week. I'm like, "That's weird." And then
well,
I don't
no,
know.
you had
Did you end
your.
up posting the the episodes I sent you?
I told you it didn't work. Remember?
Yeah, but did you see the second one I sent you?
You sent it another one.
Yes, there's an. See, this is what I'm talking about, people.
Oh no, because no, because
I mentioned it to him. I mentioned it to him.
Yeah, you sent me two the other day, and I told you that wasn't working.
Yes, and then I recorded one like I think literally that night, and I said to you, not text, but I said to you, I'm probably gonna film another one. I'll
Oh,
send it to you.
Well, there's your fucking problem, Troy. You sent at 4:17 in the morning. I'm fucking dead asleep. How the fuck am I
Well,
supposed to know?
I didn't mean like you have to open it right there and then.
But you're expecting me like,
Not what
oh,
I meant.
there's
Just
the
meant like
episode.
you would see it the next day in case you were like, I forgot about our podcast. Here, let me post this one now.
Well, goddamn.
Anyway, that
Act
doesn't
like
matter. But I didn't hear anything from him, and I was like, interesting. I guess Marco doesn't want to do the podcast. And he goes to like,
I
oh hey, are you still awake? Fucking 11:30 at night.
okay. The difference is
Yeah,
11
yeah.
o'clock at night you're awake, and 4:17 in the morning any sane person is dead asleep at night. There's the
No,
difference.
all right, that was a weekend thing.
Okay, well,
It's fine.
sorry for not seeing your email at 4 o'clock in the morning.
No, I didn't. That's not what I'm saying. Everybody can test it. I'm not saying you got to see it then. It was just I mentioned to you like the day prior, like, hey, we're gonna do another episode. I'll send it to you tonight, just so you know.
My
I just want to
apologies,
put it out there,
master.
people. I've been on it. I've done another 2 episodes without Marco.
You have access to the bus
Gosh.
spread account, do you not?
Listen, I don't know. I don't have access to it.
Yeah, you do. Oh my god.
I don't know the passwords. I'm not gonna lie to you, people.
You. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have a big boy conversation after this, where I can. God, this whole podcast should be a mess without me. Fucking hell, man. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
You
My
are the product person. I am the entertainment person.
entertainment, my
I
asshole.
bring in the guests. I
Hey,
figure
did you fucking
the
play any
script out.
copyright music this time so you can get copyright strike? You drunk fuck.
No, there's no that, and also it only copyrights you on YouTube. By the way, everywhere else
Well,
is fine.
Yeah. We can't fucking after shit. Dude, all the fucking gaming series from playing on my channel has been copyright strike because they're fucking idiotic. But fuck
Yeah.
me for trying. I gotta stop playing. Apparently, I have to stop playing games with fucking music. Even though that's the whole fucking goddamn fucking point of the fucking goddamn fucking episode. God,
Like
it's
he's a
so
little
tough.
extra anger behind him today.
It's so frustrating because it's like I'm playing these very emotional scenes and they're crying and it's just pure quiet and it's just the most and I'm supposed to you just see my face in the upper left corner. I'm like, oh, I mean, uh, I don't know,
You're
but
saying is you're a bitch.
we'll see. You got to start learn how to using OBS or the Streamlabs shit because we gotta do that. I
We don't have
can't.
any. We don't. If it, I just send you the audio file. You don't have issues with the audio file.
Yeah, but for YouTube, for the viewers, for like the YouTube version, I have our logo with the audio in the background. There's no way I can just record. I mean, do the What do you get
Figure
the
it out
point?
then.
Just
Figure out how
fucking
to do it.
down. Yeah, yeah. But I feel like I mean, there's like a recap. I'm sure there's other things we're missing. I mean, like on Twitter or like what's happening in the world right now. But honestly, I'm just happy it's summertime. I
Oh,
I'm bummed I have to miss my first week at camp because I'm on a cruise. To be fair, but it's not like I'm fucking at Bible study. No, I'm in the fucking Caribbean islands and shit. So I'm not complaining about that. But other than that, I have a good feeling about this summer, Troy. I think you're gonna have a speedy rush recovery. I think you're gonna drink
hope
milk,
so.
drink a lot of milk, make
Oh
you
yeah,
feel
I'll
stronger.
drink a lot of milk.
That's what you gotta do.
Make sure I get on that.
That's what. Have you been drinking your milk? Is that why you have brittle bones?
No, I do enjoy. You know what? I have been lacking on my milk. I haven't had milk in a little while, but
See?
I have, but haven't. I don't know. Both. I've had both.
That's your problem. If I was your doctor, I'd prescribe a prescription of milk.
Milk, straight milk. That's Marco's expert advice. Just give him milk. He'll be fine.
Hey, there's a reason why I've never broke a bone. It's because I drink a lot of milk. I gotta stop
Same here.
saying that because I'm fucking gonna jinx it. I really do
Marco
not.
fucking tomorrow. Put on my steps. I broke my leg.
I'm trying to think of if I had to pick a bone to break. It's really kind of hard. It's a weird conversation to have. It's kind of a weird thing. Like if you had to pick a bone,
I would. Honestly, I'd like to break like a toe. Yeah, toe.
toe be a bitch because you have to walk on it.
Yeah, but there is no like. You don't have. There is no recovery. You just gotta wait until it fixes itself.
I'll probably do like a pinky worth. So maybe my hand. Yeah, you do use your hands a lot more. I mean, you use your feet more technically. It really all
Yeah, I would
depends.
still.
It's a
I'd
weird
rather like one of
question.
my toes because it's
Let's
also
see.
really small. The casts are super small, and it
Yeah.
doesn't really inhibit you too much. It's like, yeah, it sucks, but at the same point, it's like, well, it's a pinky, or it's just a little toe, not a big toe, but
What's
no,
what's
I don't
what
know.
what's fucking brutal is the have you seen like when people like drop something heavy on their toenail and like the blood starts like forming underneath it and eventually like the
Yeah,
nail decays and then like oh my god it's so fucking nasty. That shit's ugh, brother. Ugh.
I'm gonna make sure I send Marco all the videos I can find of that now,
Please do not do that at all.
just so he has to watch all of them.
Hey, you know what? My dad, for some reason, I think when my dad had surgery on, I think ironically his knee or somewhere else, I forgot.
Mhm.
For some reason, they recorded it, and they just send it to him, and his
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
like, what the fuck are we doing? What? Why?
They
Why?
record like doing your knee operation and stuff. Yeah, I've heard of that. What they used to do is give it to you on a CD when CDs were a big thing. They let you take home the CD of like your operation, and you could watch it and like watch your leg get operated on or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I have seen that before.
the thing is that like, I don't know. I feel like because like I've only had how many surgeries have you had?
None.
You ever had a
Well,
surgery?
knock on wood. Yeah.
Knock on wood. Damn.
Well, oh wait, hold on. Or do we count like wisdom teeth?
Yeah, it's technically a procedure. I don't think there's a difference between a
Well,
surgery and a
that's a
procedure.
procedure. That's not like a surgery. Surgery.
I'm trying to
I
think
didn't
it.
get like I didn't have to get stitches with my when they did my wisdom teeth. They didn't like suture me back up or anything like that. I just had holes in my mouth for like a
Well,
couple months.
Actually, I haven't gotten my wisdom teeth. Let me look it up. Is there a difference
Yeah, I was a little bit
between?
different circumstance. He was able just to like basically scoop them out with minimal bleeding, and then he just left holes in the four corners of my mouth. It was very interesting.
In medicine, a procedure is broad term for any intervention to diagnose or treat a condition, while surgery is a specific invasive type of procedure that involves cutting into the body or operating on tissues. All surgeries are procedures, but not all procedures are surgeries.
So okay, I
So
haven't knock on wood. I haven't had any surgeries.
I
Just had
think
procedures.
I'm trying to think. I think I had a couple. I think I've had three. I want to say I had when I was young. I had like a back. I don't know. There's probably a medical term. If there's any medical nerds in the comments, there was a like a bacterial bubble that was in my waist area, and I think
Hmm.
I, yeah, they cut me open, and if it popped, it would obviously wouldn't have been good because it would spread. But they had to like
Yeah.
procedurally take it out. I've
Mhm.
had my tonsils removed. That was relatively quick. That was one of the
Mhm.
few times I've gone under anesthesia. Have you ever gone under anesthesia? You probably
Yeah, my
haven't.
wisdom teeth. I
Oh, you
did.
did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a trippier experience. I remember waking up like 5 seconds later, and that was a really like
Yeah.
trippy feeling. Oh, you know what's funny too is I remember I remember specifically. I want to see what you remember. I remember when they put the mask on me to that's obviously the countdown. Um,
Mhm.
but I remember saying it smells like roses. I remember it having like a little fruity or like a little interesting. Do you remember what
Okay.
your anesthesia smells like? Do you remember it at
No,
all?
mine was like yeah, I had it like they didn't put a mask over me or anything. It was one of those like nose tubes, like it comes around your ear, goes like the two things into your nose, and then goes back around your other ear. That's what I had.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I have to like count or anything? And she's like, no, you could just sit there and just talk. And I was like, okay, all right. And then eventually I just passed out.
Yeah.
And then
Very.
woke up a little bit later, and then I was talking about mac and cheese and dirty martinis.
What an interesting. That's the Troy the meal of champions.
Yep. It was like I don't know if she asked like what I wanted to eat or something, but I was like, I can't wait to have mac and cheese. And then I asked,
Pumpkin.
what kind of martinis do you like? Can I have a martini? They're like, well,
How
I
about
wouldn't
that?
today, but you could have one, I guess, tomorrow if you wanted, as long as your mouth's not bleeding. I was like, okay.
Um, can we
I can't
stop at
wait to have a dirty
McDonald's on the way
martini.
home? That's fucking hilarious. I'm trying to think of anything
Yeah.
else. I've technically had, I guess you would count that as a procedure, but I had an ingrown toenail procedure. That was
Yeah, it'd
not
be a procedure.
that was not fucking fun. Getting a needle in your big toe, ugh, that
Yeah, you
fucking
weirdo.
hurt. What was the weird part too is that obviously you feel the first one because they're putting like numbing shit around it, and they put another one, and you don't feel that one. 'Cause it works really fucking fast, but like you feel like them scraping and fucking just like you don't feel the pain obviously, but you feel like the vibration and the movement in your toe.
Yeah.
That shit fucking hurt. Um, Obviously a PC, kind of like an announcement. Make sure you're fucking properly trimming your toenails and cutting that shit, because that's not fucking fun. Other than that, I went to the dentist a few weeks ago, and they said that my wisdom teeth are fine right now. So thank God for that. I don't have to do anything with that.
Nice.
I really hope I don't have to do that. But other than that, I think I'm probably missing something. But other than that, no, that's all I have. And I hope I don't. I don't hope I don't go under surgery anytime soon. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
But
My if
but
I what's that?
sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go first.
I was just gonna say if I do end up getting like having to have some kind of surgery done, I'm hoping it's like a minimally invasive with like a quick turnaround time. If anything, that is my hope.
Maybe
I'm
the
hoping it's not
surgery
some
makes it
stupid where it's
faster.
like, well, we just have to you just kind of have to wait it out until it feels better. That's no, that's gonna suck. I'd rather
Yeah.
like definitive like this is the plan. We like go in with a minimally invasive thing, fix it. You're like you can't move for a week, week and a half, 2 weeks. It's gonna suck, but then you can like kind of go back to your normal stuff without straining yourself, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Or like honestly, I don't even want to be out that much. It's kind of I hope they're kind of like, well, you can wait until it goes down and go back to the normal thing, but this is what we need to do. And then it's like, okay, let me work for like a week or two, and then we can talk about doing it or something.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I hope,
I'll get
man.
my money up before my funny up.
Get your money before you find it. But overall, what will be your letter grading for the first half of 2026?
B minus. B
B
minus.
minus. There you go.
Pretty
That's
good
not
until
horrible.
one of the last days.
That's
Well,
not horrible.
when was
But
June 1st? Was June 1st Sunday? No, it was Monday. Right?
yeah, June 1st was one day.
Yeah, June 1st was Monday. So yeah, B minus. Yep.
Keep telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you, summer's
Yeah, fuck it. C plus. He gets a
C
C
plus. There
plus.
you go.
It
I
was
said,
yeah. I would have given it like an A minus. Nothing like too bad and like pretty good overall. With the Noah Khan album, of course,
oh
gotta
my
rep that shit.
god, God.
Um, Overall, it was great. It was pretty good. And then, right at the last second, it's like, let's fuck up your
'Cause I
right
knew
next
you
the
were you
rest of
were
your next
glazing the fuck
year.
out of summer. You were like, dude, I'm so tired of the winter. I just wanted to be summer. I just want to fucking.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for the second half, depending.
Yeah, I definitely think that there are stuff you can do. Obviously you can go outside more. You can sit down on the beach with a nice beach chair with your knee out. The sun will heal it up for you.
I
I'm
don't.
sure.
Yes, Marco.
There you go. You gotta put a you gotta put a
Sure,
positive
we'll leave it
outlook.
at that.
Put a positive
Yeah, I
outlook
don't
on it.
have the money to be able to do that right
You don't have
now.
money to go to the beach.
I have to pay my bills, Marco, first, and I don't have the money to pay my bills if I don't work. So, no, I don't.
Man. Just go on the run. Go off the grid. Leave your
Yeah,
house.
yeah, that sounds like a great
That
idea. Uh huh.
it's either that or the feed finder, the OnlyFans. I mean, come on.
Yes,
Women get paid
I'm down.
hundreds of thousands a month for fucking literally nothing except for their body.
Wrong.
God,
You're not
they
wrong.
really. It's so unfair. It's just so fucking unfair. Oh man, I don't get it. I really like. I get it's the appeal of easy money, and like obviously it's awesome when you have self confidence in yourself to put your body out on the internet. But like, it just comes to like, dude, people. I saw a video. I'm not sure if it was the clavicular dude on Kick, but someone on Kick put up a meeting of an OnlyFans model got and she met her number one donor Like I think $2 million in 1 month. This bitch fucking spent on this girl, and like the first thing that he says to her is like, "You look a little fatter in person." I'm like, you
Hey, fair
spent
enough.
millions of dollars on her, and you're saying that shit off rip? Like, oh, you have such a. I mean, he probably thinks, well, I've spent this much money on her. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get it. I really like. Again, I don't like shaming people. I really just don't. But like, I mean, it's just easy money. It really is. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to fucking get a degree. You don't have to get a
Hey,
certain like. You just look good, and bam. So
hey, I would consider doing it if I had a great set of tits and ass, and
yeah.
and I was a female. Sorry, I should put that first.
You
If I
can
was a
look.
female,
You can look pretty when you're a guy. Get all dolled up.
it's not the same. Not the same, and yeah, it would be too weird for me to have to act like a girl, and guy OnlyFans aren't no. There's no money in guy OnlyFans.
That's really true. You really don't hear about guy models on OnlyFans. I actually really haven't
Yeah,
never
that's not
actually
really
heard
like
that.
yes, I guess there's some, but it's because they're well known
Probably
the P stars probably.
the
Yeah.
corn hub
The
community.
corn. Yeah. That's probably where they're like most known. And then I don't know. Listen, I consider it. That's all I'm saying.
And that's fucking weird. If they obviously for research purposes, if you guys are any male OnlyFans models, please let Troy know for extensive research.
Well, no, don't let me know. Marco wants all that.
Ah,
Marco wants the
you
links,
sounded
the
very
titles,
interesting.
anything, the QR codes, the
You
URLs.
are crazy.
Whatever you can find, send them right to Marco. He is our analysis guy.
I
He's the
still have never
guy that's going to be
forgiven.
able to do
I
the
still have
research
never
work.
forgiven your fiance for that Christmas gift, the botched Christmas gift.
I can't believe you're that upset about it. A
God,
lot.
fucking damn it! You're such a traitor. She's such a traitor. I still have to have a chat with her again.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, I guess one thing
Uh,
real quick.
yeah.
Before we wind up, it is June. There's two big things in June. Obviously, Pride. Obviously, to each is their own. There's their opinions, but anybody celebrates it. Happy Pride. But it's also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, which obviously we always try to implore and help mental health. In all means
Yes.
necessary.
Yes. It's Men's Mental Health Month. Yes. If you are in need, if you just want someone to chit chat with, I'm not doing shit now.
It's
So
true.
my
Troy.
door is not my door. Sorry, my phone is open. I ain't doing shit. Give me a call, chat me, whatever. I don't care. Text me. I got you.
Indeed.
You
There
want to
you
have a
go.
little chit chat? We can talk as long as you want. I got nothing better to do because I can't do anything else. So I
I
got
mean
you.
that's an unfortunate twist, but I mean, hey, you know what? That user, But obviously, it's very important. So happy Pride, happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yep.
Those,
Happy Mental Awareness Month. Men's Mental Awareness Month. Is that
yeah,
yeah?
you
Right. That's the right
fucking
saying for it.
say it
Yeah.
right.
Men's mental health.
But no,
Or
it is very
men.
important. But yeah,
God, I can't.
that's yeah. You just keep working on
It's
it. Work on your vocabulary when you're crippled.
Men's Mental Health Month. I guess that would be better. That would be better to say.
But that's all, guys. Any closing statements, thoughts, Troy?
Oh no. We'll keep you updated. I'm gonna force Marco to do the next episode because I'll try to keep his calendar more open
I'm doing
now.
an episode with my fucking friend, and I'm sending you an email at 5 o'clock in the morning, fucker.
I'll pick it up once I wake up, like a normal human being.
I'm not that old that I look at my email or Gmail every fucking morning.
I told you beforehand that I was doing it.
You did it.
I
Okay,
wouldn't.
whatever.
It
We'll
don't
just
matter.
drop it, you fucking dumbass. Ladies and gentlemen, that is
Hey.
going. I'm sorry, that wasn't nice. I'm gonna be nice to the cripple. Anyway.
I was waiting for that word to come out.
I'm
waiting.
sorry. But that is going to be this week's episode. If you guys have been enjoying it, please consider subscribing. It's completely free to do so. If you guys want a summer podcast to relax and listen to while you bathe in the sun or at the beach, or you want something new to spend your pay time, put us on the
Yeah, or
background.
when you mash chum in the bathroom, we got you.
Exactly. When you tear your ligaments or when you fail your permit test,
Yeah,
listen to
don't
us.
do that. I hope nobody else does that.
Please don't.
Respectfully.
If you don't subscribe, then maybe you will. So
Whoa.
subscribe to us
Whoa.
today to
Marco says that,
uncurse your
not
luck.
me.
Oh, I definitely fucking say that. But as always, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace and love.
Who's out?